What up, guys? So our final video until we wait till later tonight to do the live stream. I don't know why I'm waiting until 10 o'clock. I just feel like the house is gonna be nice and quiet. We can focus on that video. You guys might hear some barking. We just brought in a foster dog, so our dogs are a little bit riled up. But anyways, let's get into it. So this is a product review of Crown Zenith, the last kind of set that is releasing in the Sword and Shield era. This is not news to anybody that's been in the hobby. And for those of you that are new in the hobby, especially those of you that have jumped in the hobby right as Crown Zenith has dropped, you guys are really in for a treat, honestly. Like, of all the sets that have dropped, I think, Silver Tempest was strong, Brilliant Stars was strong, and obviously Evolving Skies is the set that everyone's been talking about ever since it dropped with Sword and Shield. But Crown Zenith seems to be all the rage, and rightfully so. A lot of these ETBs are selling for way above what they would normally sell for, $50 or $40. These are selling for $60. I know that they're selling for less in some areas. When we did the live the other night and someone said that they paid $60 for theirs, I was like, I'm not going to get caught paying $60 for a Crown Zenith ETB. I did get caught paying $60 for a Crown Zenith ETB. In fact, I bought 9 of them. I bought 9 Crown Zenith ETBs. Yes, I did. Unfortunately, I bought 9 of these. Unfortunately. Now, why do I say unfortunately? Because they were so expensive. But I did think about the fact that this was the last set releasing in the Sword and Shield era. Other than Rebel Clash, which I don't really care about Rebel Clash, but I am going to buy a Rebel Clash booster box at some point. Other than that box, I now have everything that came out in Sword and Shield, and have my complete kind of Sword and Shield era sealed collection. I don't even want to think about master sets because that would just be so difficult to... Okay, somebody just messaged me. Anyways, so looking at the front of this, we have Lucario on the front of this. We've got a red and a blue. I'm really not a fan of the ETB design. In terms of all of the ETB designs that came out, I think Evolving Skies ETB design and Brilliant Stars ETB design were some of the best ETB designs. Astral Radiance looked pretty good too, honestly, with the dark rye and the black and the red. Guys, bear with me. I am a family man. I have a 1-year-old daughter. She's pretty cranky right now, so you may hear her wailing in the background. So in this we get 10 packs. Like a lot of these mini expansions, all of the packs look exactly the same. From what I know, there are no different pack arts, and all stars from Galare, Hisui, and beyond. The legendary heroes Zacian and Zamazenta shine with new V-Star powers, and an all-star assembly of Pokemon and trainers arrive to celebrate the era of Pokemon V. Discover dazzling special illustrations in the Galarian Gallery and wield the strength of rare and powerful Pokemon, including Charizard as both a Pokemon V-Star and Radiant Pokemon. Now, the Radiant Charizard I'm extremely excited about getting. I've heard they're pretty easy to pull, so I really like to get that card. Many more Pokemon have their own tales to tell, and the Battle of the Sword and Shield series reach as the Sword and Shield in... Guys, I'm autistic right now. Including Charizard in both a V-Star and Radiant Pokemon, many more Pokemon have their own tales to tell in battle as the Sword and Shield series reaches its towering peak in the Pokemon TCG Crown Zenith expansion. We've got 10 booster packs. We've got a foil promo featuring Lucario, V-Star. We've got sleeves, energy. If you guys aren't familiar, this is the typical stuff that you get in an ETB. I wanted to look over it and see if there was anything really too different. And then on the back here, you can see the Pokemon Center ETB Plus or something. I'm forgetting what that one exactly is called, but that is a different looking ETB than the one that we have here. If you look online, those are selling for, I think, about $100 a piece. Most people are selling them $400 for a case of 4. I don't know how many booster packs come in the Elite Trainer Plus box, but I just went with the ETBs. because that's what the store sold. Now, to get this ETB was extremely difficult for me. By extremely difficult, it means I went to multiple stores. That was extremely difficult. But for the most part, nobody had this. Walmart didn't have it. Target didn't have it. Yeah, so now our dogs are barking at the foster dog, which I told my wife, if you bring home this foster dog, it's going to make me doing videos a lot more difficult because it's not going to be quiet. It's not going to be an environment that's really cohesive with doing videos and doing lives. Guys, hush, quiet. That's what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm dealing with. This is my environment for making videos, and I hope you guys can understand. Anybody that has loud yapping tiny dogs or a family knows that there's always going to be commotion in the household. But anyways, moving forward, this box was really difficult for me to find. My local hobby shop sold out completely. They got 175 boxes in. They sold every single one. They got about 100 of these boxes, which are this is kind of the two products that came out so far, the Reggie Lecky and Reggie Drago box. They got about 100 of those, all of them sold out, all of them overpriced. These have 4 booster packs in them. It was $30. Now, I know some places it might have been $20, $25, but my local GameStop, which there are only 2 GameStops that I knew that had these, both of the hobby shops that I go to were completely sold out, and then my local GameStop had one of them. So I was able to pick up one from them, and I was like, man, is this what it's going to be? I'm going to be able to only get one? I guess I'll just order the rest online, which I think I'm still planning on ordering a couple ETBs online because that's the next best thing. And I really do think investment-wise that these ETBs are going to be extremely valuable down the road. Again, guys, I apologize for all the commotion. Y'all know that there's nothing that I can do about that. We have a child. And you know, babies cry. That's what it is. So people just gonna have to get over it. I hear you, Aspen. I hear you. See, now she's being shy. Anyways, so there were only 2 GameStops that had these. One had 1, and the other had 7. Of all the ones that I bought, one of them had damage, and I almost didn't buy it, but then I thought, you know what, for doing the opening, since I can only get my hands on 9 total, I'll keep the other 8 sealed, and we'll open this one tonight at 10 o'clock live because it has this damage to it, and I figure, you know what, it's probably going to be hard to sell this anyways as a sealed product. But there's 10 booster packs in there. Hopefully we get something decent, but let's move on. I'm gonna save the best one for last. I really like this Reggie Drago box. But in terms of boxes, y'all know that I really like Pokemon theme decks. That being said, I really like boxes, displays. I love displays. I love the artwork that comes with these boxes. And so when I'm buying a box like this, I don't just factor in the actual value that's inside here, which is it's got the 4 packs, it's got the 2 hollows. Don't really care about any of that stuff that's in there. I actually really, really like these boxes. I think they're fantastic. The artwork on these with the Pokemon, as well as this shiny hollow foil front with the pattern, it's really a beautiful showcase box. If you're a new collector, these are perfect kind of products to have in your background. I'm gonna store all these in bins or in my closet if I can fit them. But I think they're really cool. And then you've got the back here showing that Reggie Lecky. So that's pretty nice. Build a force field of lightning with Reggie Lecky V. The ground rumbles, storm clouds gather, and Reggie Lecky V springs into motion to generate a shield of electricity. Discover the power of this lightning-type legendary Pokemon as a ready-to-play foil promo card found here along with another foil card featuring the dragon-type Reggie Drago, an oversized version of Reggie Lecky V for display, and a handful of booster packs from this special TCG Crown Zenith expansion. So I didn't even notice that it had Reggie Drago in there. That's kind of interesting. So I guess this one has the Reggie Lecky. Yeah, so that's... they get you to buy both of these. See, I was just thinking I liked the artwork on both of them and the design on both of them, and that they were complementary, so I felt like I had to get both of them. But, yeah, they each come with a card that you might want in the other. So, yeah, this has the Reggie Drago Hollow, which that's from Evolving Skies. Honestly, that's a pretty good holo to have in here. Being that it's from Evolving Skies, it does look really good. Reggie Drago is pretty sick. Regieleki, don't really care for him too much. But, yeah, and the boxes feel very high quality. I really wish all the products would be like this. Fire up a Draconic Laser Beam with Regidrago V. Your opponent's Pokemon have nowhere to hide when Regidrago V roars into battle with a bench-targeting Laser Beam. So I guess it attacks the bench Pokemon. This Dragon-type Legendary is ready to join your deck as a foil promo. Yada, 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 yada. You guys can see the back of it. Animation looks great. The box feels really high quality. I really do like this box. That's no cap there. I really think the box is nice, despite the fact that there's really not a whole lot of value in this box. But the fact of the matter is, in these 4 packs, you could pull an $80 card. So it is what it is. You probably won't, but you could. So both of these look fantastic. And then, just so you guys can get, I'm gonna zoom in on that promo card. I don't know if you guys can see that all that well. There is the big promo, which makes it easier to tell what it looks like. I'll show the Regieleki one more time. And this is just my review on these. I am not opening them. People know that I like to keep my products sealed. And honestly, I'd like to get a little bit of value back down the road. So I can't afford to open these up. And I just ordered 2 Charizard First Edition from base set First Edition. So I'm really budgeting right now. I really shouldn't have bought all this Crown Zenith stuff because I do need to slow my roll and take a breather. But I love vintage stuff, and I finally got that Charizard on the way. So I'm excited to do a video on that as well. But yeah, that's the end of it, guys. I'm going to show you guys the sides of these. Very shiny indeed. So that's pretty much everything with these. I don't know if they have something on the side here. Yeah. So that's everything on those. And now all we have to do is open this up at 10 o'clock. I'll see you guys then. Deuce, stay tuned.